of humor.
No, I think mine does it too.
Fuck. Anyway, welcome back to Pretty Much Experts. I'm Robert John. There's my brother Mikey in the van.
Hello.
And my other brother Skyler
in heaven.
In heaven.
Welcome.
Focus background.
Welcome, all Gentiles.
Yeah, for anyone watching, you can.
Yeah,
you can fully appreciate this. Like, this is like Hustler, fucking, circa 1976.
Oh, you think
right
so?
Now.
Wow.
Yeah. If you were spread eagle, there'd be a nice blur on your man bits. You know.
Okay, all right. I don't know. All are welcome, except for the Jews.
Wow.
No Jews on Easter, or no Jews in heaven?
No Jews in heaven.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they got their own thing.
Exactly, right. Yeah.
They got their own thing.
It's a heaven joke. It's not a Jew joke.
Starting it off right.
Yeah, I still got that Passover fucking like fuzz on me still. Gotta wash it off.
I can see it all over your background.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
So is this part of your gripe? Is this a gripe?
Yeah, we're going to start with some fucking gripes.
That wasn't a gripe. No.
Skyler's gripe this
Jews
week is
part of
the
your
Jews.
Jews get in heaven. Damn. Definitely backfired.
I think we have a universal gripe. We'll kick that off right away. Just Michael Jackson fans.
Oh, fuck, man.
The amount of goddamn feedback we got over the last 2 weeks through every form of messenger, tagging, whatever. Like, people, like,
comments.
Some fucking Michael Jackson is magical fucking account kept tagging, like, my personal Instagram on goddamn posts, but had blocked me, so I couldn't respond.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'd get notifications I'm tagged in photos, and I go to click it, and it's like, you're unable to view this content. It's like, what the fuck? Like, this person's just writing my name on... Yeah, it's like, whatever.
Wow, that's low.
Well, it's like, whatever. Like, I don't want any of those people as my fan anyway.
Yeah.
No, fuck no.
Those people.
I mean, those people. Yeah, it's crazy, the outcry, the outpour of...
yeah, it's a real gripe.
It's
yeah.
It's like people, okay, just suspend belief here. Maybe he didn't. He fucking did. But maybe he didn't. There's still there's enough reason to suspect that he did, and it's fair for people to, want to believe these people who are coming forward.
Yep.
Like, I'm not fucking digging into the background dirt and the fucking 20 years of this and fucking court cases and all. I'm not doing that. I'm taking this documentary that we watched and forming an opinion based on that.
Right.
And it seems very fucking likely that he did those things those fucking guys say he did.
Oh, the documentary is definitely very one-sided. I don't think any of us are, like, saying it isn't. But, I think, like, you're right. It's like we kind of just reviewed that show, and the show was pretty pointed. So maybe the follow-up is we do, like, a sweet little, like, we can watch a pro Michael Jackson and then review
maybe a deeper dive.
But then still, like, you're going to get to that point where you first hear his voice, just like, oh, you're ignorant. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, that motherfucker touched some kids. Like,
he did.
You know, that's how, I feel like, there's that little bit of doubt of like, oh, maybe he did. And then you see a picture of the guy and you're like, fuck, yeah, he did. He's a monster.
He did.
Well, the picture you posted with his, he's got his shirt off and he's got his arm around fucking, 4 or 5 kids. It's like...
Yeah.
No self-respecting normal person is taking that photo. No. They're just not doing it.
No.
And, I'm a skeptic on everything, as you guys know. So I think it's, like, really important and healthy to question everything. So if these people were coming at us with, like, hey, have you heard about this or heard about that? I would listen. Yeah. But if they're coming at you, like, leave him alone, he's magical. It's like, shut up. Like, that's not a defense. Just because you like the song Thriller, like, this guy is like, no, that's not a defense.
Yeah, he's impervious to all those accusations.
He's like, leave him alone. He had a rough childhood. It's like, that's not an excuse.
No.
That's a reason why he's all fucked up, but that's not an excuse. Like, it's not a get out of jail free card.
No.
I guess it was,
I think it's only the fans defending him, too. Like, it's only fans. It's not like normal people. Well, I keep saying normal, but it's not like well-rounded people with, like, your average sense of morals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no one's jumping to his defense. Like, I just don't see it or this and that. It's always his fucking fans.
Yeah.
Like and like peppering in little things like, oh, there's some inconsistencies here and inconsistencies there. It's like, but the big picture is that he fucking molested kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like those things don't take away from the big picture. Like there might be some inconsistencies,
and I just think
there might
like those shitty fans, like. There's a weird, like, hypocrisy to it where, like, they're the reason he was as fucked up as he was. Like, they're telling us to leave him alone. And it's like, hey, if you guys maybe just left him alone a little bit, like, maybe he wouldn't be as fucked up as he was.
Right.
Like,
likely,
you know?
Yeah. I'm also curious, like, if it came out that indefinitely he 100% molested children, how many of those people would still be fans of his?
All of them. They wouldn't believe it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I mean, they're living in doubt right now.
Yeah. I don't think evidence would change that opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway, do we have any more gripes?
Yeah, I got a personal gripe, but the Michael Jackson thing, like, we didn't even talk about it this whole week.
No.
All the fucking shitstorm. So, like, it's kind of.
I thought it was funny myself.
Oh,
I know,
hilarious.
RJ, you got it worse than I did by getting tagged and stuff. I feel like I just I'll just put this little nugget here and let y'all deal with it.
Because I have my like Instagram set to the only notifications I get is when someone comments.
Yeah.
Like, because I just don't want to be updated with shit all day. So every time I get like an Instagram notification, I feel like, oh, cool. It's on my artwork or something. It's some, like, you know, someone, like, because there was like a beer that just came out last week that I did artwork for. I'm like, oh, it's someone tagging me in one of those. And then you like click it, and it's like fucking Jackson fan 905. Like, what is this bullshit? Fuck off.
Yeah. Now, also, like, maybe like this is on me. This could be my fault. But when I make our memes, I purposely tag the shit that's gonna, like, people are gonna see it and be pissed off. Like, Michael is innocent gets tagged in all of our Michael Jackson Predator fucking memes, right? So like, I feel like it's totally just the wrong audience.
No, that's perfect. I think that's what we want.
Oh, exactly. But I mean, that's why the response is never positive. Although we did have some couple of our fans defend.
Oh, that was great.
Defend the Michael Jackson theories that are put on this show.
Yeah, at least it wasn't completely one. It was, you know, us experts against a league of Jackson is forever fans, but
I think they're called
Mamblas.
Yeah.
Some fucking pro diddlers.
Man boy love association.
Pro diddlers.
Yeah.
Anyway, Skyler, do you have any other gripes?
Personal gripes?
No, I got nothing. I mean, I had a nice long weekend off, so I didn't do much.
I have one quick gripe.
All right, let's hear it.
It's actually about 600 million smaller gripes, and that's all the money raised to fix that stupid church that burnt down.
Ooh, yeah, that's a gripe. Yeah. That's a good gripe.
Fuck that
pretty
church.
Fucking stupid.
Fuck the Catholic religion. They can fix their own goddamn church.
No,
they got money enough.
They're non-profit, though, RJ.
Fuck those people. Fuck that church. Who cares? Let it burn.
I just don't fucking get that, like, people, like, this
overnight,
is the hippie.
600
Here's the
million.
hippie in me, though, right? Like, the beautiful world that we live in is like a piece of living art, and it's fucking dying because of us. Yes. And nobody does anything.
No.
But then this one fucking Notre Dame, because it like housed a fucking hunchback, like it burns down, and everyone's like, we gotta give him a home. Where's old Hunchy gonna live?
Yeah.
Quasimodo.
Quasi.
Yeah.
And then you like
where's
look
he gonna make his
like,
beautiful bell music?
History of this building, and it's like not important. I don't know. Like, sorry.
I don't think it is.
Fuck off.
Where is it? Where's Notre Dame? France, right?
So like Paris.
In my opinion, that's not even fucking relevant.
No,
like if it was in right,
if it was in Bosnia, it'd have more relevance.
If it was like fucking Mecca, or like, you know, maybe like a church in Jerusalem that was actually old, like even I would say if something burned down in Italy, like the fucking, you know, Colosseum or one of those churches, like that would be pretty crazy, because that's like, you know, when the religion actually like kind of started, not fucking 1,000 years after when King Henry was like, I want to get divorced, so I'm gonna make my own religion and my own fucking church, kind of thing, right? Like
get my own hunchback.
With blackjack and hookers, right?
Yeah, but like in Europe, there's gotta be, I'm gonna go out and say there's expert opinion, hundreds of churches at that like age.
Oh,
like,
probably on that block.
Special, it's not a special fucking church. Other than there's a Disney movie based on it.
It wasn't even that good.
No, it was the worst one. They learned their lesson.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise!
Surprise! You can't have a monster as a hero.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
No, yeah.
I think they should have taken a page out of the Amish book and just fucking got in there manpower and horses.
Yeah,
you know, raise the fucking roof, man.
Yeah,
start
do it
fixing
in a
that
day.
shit up. Just throw millions of dollars at it.
Yeah.
I just leave it burnt. It's the same thing. Who cares? People just stand outside and take a photo anyway. Nobody gives a shit.
It's
like I said, if you really cared, you get an Amish on that shit and start fucking, you know, bringing your framing hammer to the party and get to it.
And like nobody died, right? Like, and it was totally just like
electrical.
And it's totally electrical. But like the fucking, if you look at some of the pictures I saw, there was like actual scaffolding set up. So I think like there was something under construction there.
Yeah.
That I think is why it burned to the ground. Not like Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
You know, what's the outcry going to happen over that?
Oh, nothing.
I'll tell you how much money gets raised. Fucking zero. You know,
Cross will send some toilet paper and Snickers bars.
If that. Send a maid, right? Like that's get Bono on that shit. Yeah, no, that's a good gripe, RJ. That's what's wrong with our world.
You could give the like 240 or some odd people died. Like you could give them all $1 million and still have plenty left over to fix that church. Like fuck off, rich people in France.
See, but I'm also like, here's like the assholes coming out in me.
Here we go.
I don't think that the if the church doesn't want to pay taxes, then they shouldn't get fucking firefighters.
Wow.
Any benefits from it?
No, pay some fucking taxes, and we'll gladly come put your fires out.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that that's a thing. Maybe not the fire. Like I get that's extreme, but
is it?
Is it though?
Well,
like,
I mean, a place that size, like how much holy water are they sitting on? They could have fought that fire themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Again,
where was this water really is holy?
This church burnt down.
Yeah, where the fuck was God when this church was burning? Exactly.
Where's your God now? Oh fuck yeah! No, if this was I feel like again, if this was in Italy and one of those churches caught fire, like the Santa Claus bones one, there's enough fucking moisture in those bones that as soon as like, you know, that casket got burned, it would just probably put the whole fire out. Like it's just just made so piss poorly.
Yeah. It's French construction though. Who has a fucking metal or like a stone church burned down? It's a bad church.
That's a great question. It
French.
Yeah, fucking
it's a hoax.
Well, that was like the one thing that I was like.
Construction materials.
The only thing that I can think of when I think of the Notre Dame is like where the Hunchback lived, and it was basically like the 2 tower pillars, right? Yeah. Like that's what I think.
That's all I know about it.
Yeah,
that's all that I know.
I can't even say I know that much. I
didn't even know it was a church until it started burning down.
I thought it was.
I thought it was a castle.
It was a university with the Irish guy doing that. You mean it's not Irish?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Like Notre Dame's burning down. Like, did the Fighting Irish win again? They won the NCAA championship. Good for them.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, though, to see where, like, you know, these rich motherfuckers' priorities are.
Oh, and it's just, like, maybe not the Earth, but, like, if you don't want to save our planet, that's fine, I get it. But, like, you know, I think like Flint, Michigan doesn't have clean running water.
No, they'll
like,
never have water.
Why don't we fucking donate some money to that? You know.
Yeah.
No time. Churches are burning, dude.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Costa Rica hasn't recovered from that like earthquake, tsunami. It was a hurricane that they had. They got fucked up.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and they're part of America, and America is like, nope. But we'll give money. The White House said that they would help with the rebuilding of Notre Dame.
Of course, because they're all fucking spineless cowards.
It's all a vanity thing.
It's all vanity.
It's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dude that has like $40 billion is gonna give over like $200 million. It's like change.
Yeah.
It's change. It doesn't mean anything to him.
Piss pennies.
Like, just give that money to relief in the Congo when the next Ebola outbreak happens. Like do something that
the
actually
next
matters.
one.
Oh, they constantly have outbreaks.
Oh, I know. That's what I mean. I think they have it right now. It's back.
Yes, constantly way more important problems that you clearly have the money to help with a snap of your finger.
Snap of a finger.
Yeah.
Thanos.
I mean, like, who knows if these people who are donating the money are also donating to these other causes? But if they are, it's not to the tune of $600 million in total.
Public about it in the same way. Like,
Or public about it.
You have a good point, Mike. Maybe they are supporting other charities, but it's fucking...
Still, fuck them dead.
It's still a church. Like, come on.
Yeah,
we don't need new churches. We're good.
I just am a skeptic in the sense for like watching that Scientology thing and knowing the state of the Catholic Church right now. Like, who's to say they don't just take that like $300 million and pay off a bunch of kids they fucking molested?
They wouldn't do that. They're gonna use that money to move some priests around, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Early
like
retirement.
You're right.
Get them up in fucking Vatican City and lock them in, right?
Yeah. Just make it like a retirement
Apparently
home.
you need a fucking passport to get in there, eh?
Yeah, it's its own country.
It's a sovereign country, I believe.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's on my list of places to get banned from this year.
Oh, just go and throw fucking do the old like bag of dog shit in front of the door. Wait for the Pope to come out and just stomp it.
I'd say if you showed up bottom nude, there's a good chance they're not going to let you back.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to go to the Vatican sometime this year, boys. Like, try to talk me into it.
Make sure you wear that shirt.
What can I steal from the Vatican?
What could you steal from the Vatican? Well,
that hasn't been stolen already.
Yeah, what can I take back?
Maybe like a cool rosary.
Cool rosary. Maybe just break some windows and take the glass and pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say your style is just to like break a piece of rock off of a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break an arm off of like a little cherub baby like statue.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, definitely get something of some prominence, you know? Like take like a rosary off a thing, take a fucking cherub's arm, maybe a candle, you know, create a little shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Set up my own fucking little country in there.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
My own religion.
Do you think they have an army?
Yeah.
They do.
They do, yeah.
I believe it's like the Swiss National Guard protects the Vatican.
Oh.
So it's like they're also like they're Swiss who are a neutral country. I think it all has to do with that nonsense.
They just have their little knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're a multi-tool. You don't fuck with that.
They're so prepared.
You don't bring
You're gonna fuck me up with a corkscrew? You kidding me?
No way, man. No one brings a gun to a multi-tool fight.
Those scissors wouldn't cut hot butter, man. Have you tried to use those little scissors?
You just wait until they're like cutting your dick off with them.
Yeah. It's a new circumcision tool.
Or the
Brought
first.
to you by Swiss Army.
The other day when I was on the airplane, like, I didn't take any checked bags this time. I'm packing super fucking light. Like, I'm only bringing, like, carry-on. And whatever I can't fit in a carry-on, like, I don't need it. So, doing that, it forces me to put shit in my carry-on that I'm not supposed to have at all. And, like, the big thing is, like, toenail clippers and, like, I have my, like, skateboard tools, which is, like, not a no-no, but, like, when you go through the metal x-ray deal, like, that shit for sure is gonna get flagged. I'm gonna get yelled at. But I'm like, whatever. Like, worst case, they'll just confiscate it, but I think I can talk my way out of this. So I go through the metal detector X-ray deal. A thing goes off. I'm like, here we go. And the guy's like, what do you got in your bag? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, classic.
Tourist.
Classic. And he's like, it looks like there's a bag of coins in there. I'm like, yeah. There's a fanny pack with, like, change in it.
That's my laundry money.
And that's exactly what it is. He's just like, why do you have that in there? And I'm like, because I don't want to, like, have pockets full of fucking change walking around, like, jingling everywhere I go. And he's like, well,
is it illegal?
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And he's like, well, what currency is it? I'm like, I think it's, like, Canadian and Euro. Like, it's just, like, a mix of change. And he's like, can I look at it? I'm like, sure. And he, like, goes through all my luggage, takes out this...
But I know how much is there.
Takes out this, like, fucking, you know...
Don't try any of this funny business.
Fanny pack that has change in... Like, I don't wear the fanny pack. It's just, like, an easy way to move change around. And he's, like, going through it, and he's like, what kind of coin is this? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, how do you not know? I'm like, because I can't see what you're holding, bro. Like, you're way over there. Like, I don't know what you're holding. And he, like, brings it over and shows me. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I think it's from, like, Czech. It's, like, a crown. He's like, again, like, I have to ask you, sir, how do you not know what currency you're having? I'm like, it's, like, $4 in change, dude. Like, I don't know what it is.
Like, you think I'm trafficking right now?
What are you going on? Like, it's not a Spanish doubloon. Like, they have no value. It's fucking coins from Romania. They mean nothing to me.
This isn't a Sacagawea. I don't got no Sacagaweas in here.
No. It's a silver dollar, man.
Jesus. No. I mean, it probably is blood money, but
it's
in a
empty
different
currency,
way.
bro. It's Romania. It's just left over.
Keep it. I don't care.
Keep it. Like, I can't even take this whole
worth
thing.
Nothing.
It's like $12. This whole like bag of change. It's just like, take it. I don't give a shit.
No one's gonna do it. Yeah. All right. Should we get to the task at hand here?
Task at hand.
Yeah, sure.
These gripes are getting out of hand.
Oh, these gripes are great. Fucking gripes.
We could gripe all week, guaranteed.
It's gonna be the new show.
I got a couple gripes loaded. I'll save them. They're not going anywhere.
We mentioned
totally
earlier. We mentioned earlier in the show that we had a couple experts join us in fighting off the Michael Jackson fans, and we got a ton of questions from those two guys, Brian and John. So we're gonna try to get through as many as we can, but probably not through that many because we already wasted 25 minutes on gripes. But Brian wants to know which world record seems to be the easiest to beat.
Oh, jerking off for a day. I could do that.
That's a record?
It's gotta be. If it's not, it's mine.
Yeah, the roommate goes away for Easter and Leafs are on and fucking boys hired for 12 hours.
Yeah. I got the blue boys on the big screen and I got the nude girls on the computer beside.
Got the blue boys between your legs.
Oh, they aren't blue. Oh yeah, I guess I'm just edging.
Yeah.
That would be pretty easy though.
Really? Yeah, I don't think I could. I get a chafe. I go too hard on it.
Well, I wouldn't be doing it dry. I'm not an animal.
I'm still like a fast and quick, aggressive masturbator.
Like 40 seconds tops, in and out.
I'm a fucking like lights off, candles on.
Candles lit.
Wow.
Yeah. Put on a little Lionel. That's how he wants it.
I picture you a Lionel man, yeah.
What about one of those world records though, where like people just grow a big pumpkin? Like that requires no fucking anything.
Yeah, that's pretty. But that's
chemicals.
Like,
some kind of chemical.
Engineering and shit though, that like splice two fatter pumpkins.
I just think though that would be like too risque. Of like you put all this time and energy into these seeds, and then when it's done, it's
more
not
risque
big enough.
than the masturbating record. What?
Well, no, it's just like I know I can.
Risque, sir.
If someone gives me an hour, like like hey, 16 hours, I'll be like, all right, I'll go 16:04. But like you can't will that pumpkin to be bigger. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's all engineering. It's like they just like slaughter the small ones, so all the nutrients are. I say slaughter like it's a bad thing. No, they just disregard all the smaller ones, so all the nutrients
them with
are
the
fed
fucking hammer.
Yeah,
like a pig.
Yeah, there's a way of pruning and engineering.
Humanely slaughter them.
Humanely slaughter these pumpkins.
Speaking of fucking slaughtering animals, as you guys know, I don't know how many of our faithful listeners know, I've been like eating meat for like a year now. Like not long at all.
Yeah, colon's packed.
Well, today I went to the grocery store where I picked up this sweet shirt for $9. And I also got like these they call them chicken goujons here in Ireland, but that's just basically a chicken finger. It just sounds way more fancy, like to get chicken goujons. And I got this like pack of chicken goujons, and I got them home, and I like read the instructions, and it says like, do not microwave, use on the stove, blah blah blah. And I was like, fuck that, I'm microwaving these.
Oh no!
And I feel so sick right now.
Oh, I bet.
Rookie mistake, dude.
So
you don't fuck with chicken.
I know. Just like I felt like I could just like ignore those warnings and just. I'll just microwave it for like 7 minutes. Like they'll be fine.
I know you're new to the meat game, but you don't fuck around with that shit.
No,
I fucked around. I'm paying
pork.
For it.
Yeah, you got to cook your pork. It's not kosher. The beef you can do, it doesn't matter. Like steaks, you can eat that shit raw.
Yeah.
Oh, you can eat it at the grocery store, yeah.
And I guess fish you can too, but that's just fucking gross.
Yeah.
It's not meat.
Fish is gross.
Chicken goujons,
That's
you
the
can't
vegetable of meat.
You can't microwave
Fish is
a
the
goujon.
vegetable of meat.
If you can eat fish and still get away with being a vegetarian, it's not meat.
No. I heard someone make a good point the other day about eggs, though.
Ah.
Like vegetarians should be okay with eating eggs. They're not. There's no chance, for the most part, if there's no rooster around, there's no chance of these eggs being fertilized. They're just like they're not.
Yeah, it's just like
a life.
Yeah.
The complaint though would be just like the quality of life. Like they're usually like packed like shoulder to shoulder.
What if they're your own chickens though?
Yeah, if they're your own, yeah. But like if you're buying them at the store, you're not getting like the definition of a free range chicken is pretty fucking loose. Like
how do you know the chicken doesn't want to be shoulder to shoulder with all his buddies?
Yeah,
you know?
but like most of the chickens, I feel like they have their like legs through a little fucking like a mesh or something, so they can't even like run around and they just shit the eggs out all day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's why vegetarians usually don't fuck with eggs.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
morally,
it's pretty fucked.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's fucked. But once you turn that corner and you're in where I am, just getting chicken goujons by the dozen, microwaving them up.
Yeah, that's
You're
not
not
even
worried
real
about
chicken,
how that
it's a
chicken
paste.
lived. Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Back to the world records. I think what I was getting at with the growing is you have to go like fingernails or toenails.
Oh, yeah.
It would take
I
a
couldn't
while.
do that. I couldn't.
And you could wear a sweet glove, but I think you could do it. Even just one. Like, some people have like really long pinky coke nails.
Yeah.
I think I could do that. Just have
you
like
wanna
one.
Be that? You think you could live your life being that
That's where
guy,
I feel
though?
like it's not.
It's not a matter of
hard.
letting it go.
Like,
it's like
not,
you gotta exist.
Like part of the question is the easiest one. That's where I'm going back to pumpkin.
I'm saying
like you just have to lay out
record.
some goddamn seeds in the spring and not do shit until October, and then like maybe you don't win, but you didn't do anything all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking trying to dial a phone or some shit with some long ass talons on your arms.
That's what I'm saying. It's too risky. The pumpkin's too risky. I want the. If I'm doing
talons?
I wanted one.
You'll never be able to go buy your own beer again if you got fucking fingernails curling up on themselves.
Just get them to ship it to me. The LCBO does that.
Yeah, that's right. That is a new thing, liquor delivery.
I wouldn't leave the house, and I'd probably end up on some sort of welfare benefit, but that's fine.
You wouldn't be able to play video games.
Oh, yes, I would.
With
Tell me
your
what I can't
mouth?
do.
You doing like a Stephen Hawking's kind
I'm
of
saying I'm
controller?
only growing one. I'm growing my pinky out, my pinky finger out, and that's it. I can still game around that.
Not when it's like fucking.
I don't know if that's a record, but okay.
Thicker than a pepperoni stick and curling all over the place, like on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Like,
yeah, I'm going for girth. I'm not going for length.
God.
The girthiest nail.
Yeah, I want a thick hot dog nail. Oh, have you seen those people that's like they're
Yeah,
fucking,
I think
like,
I'd go. I'd.
Have you seen those people with like fingernails like grow over their fingers? Like, I feel like Mickey Rourke's got that going on.
No.
You ever see his hands?
Yeah, they're gross.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like they go around?
They
no,
go
like they, like over the top.
Yeah.
And around.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around
Like John
the front?
Travolta.
Like he could just like
Jesus
tap on
Christ.
everything.
He'd play a mean guitar, I feel like.
No,
But,
it'd be too smooth.
You're right, yeah.
Slapping.
If they were on your strumming hand.
Yeah, it'd be good for piano.
I thought of a record that would be
Oh, yeah.
probably the easiest to do. Who could
Wow.
spit in the most strangers' faces in 20 minutes?
Ooh,
Oh, man.
that's a hate crime.
Oh, yeah, you'd be getting punched. You'd have to be dodging punches.
If you just went to a baseball game and just like went up and down, just
Oh, wow. Your cardio game would have to be on point.
Yeah.
But as far as like getting a world record, like how many do you think there's
Yeah.
been?
Probably 0.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think you could get
Again,
that
right?
world record.
Like,
You could get that record.
I mean, yeah, I think I'd be a front runner for that.
Yeah, like I think you're onto something. It's like how many tires can you slash in 10 minutes? Go.
In
In a
public.
Walmart parking
In
lot.
public, yeah.
In
like you just
public,
run-
yeah, like this isn't staged.
No, you're running down
We're going to
Spadina
the Super
just like
Value and fucking.
popping tires, right? Like,
Yeah.
see how many you could get? Call up
Mm-hmm.
Guinness.
I could probably break a bunch. Could probably break the most bottles.
Ooh, yeah, now
I feel
you're
like
talking.
I'd be good at breaking bottles.
On your own head?
Ooh, I've never tried it.
That's a no. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna do that. What also makes me cringe, but like what also makes
Yeah.
me cringe is when people open stuff with their teeth,
Oh,
open
that's
bottles and shit with their
disgusting.
teeth. Oh,
Yeah,
I hate
that's
that.
stupid.
There's
My teeth
allegedly
are
a
like-
trick to it, but it's like I don't want to learn. My
No.
teeth will crack
No.
for sure.
Mine are soft as peanut butter, man. like,
Oh, yeah.
like the crunchy peanut
Pliable.
butter. So it's
Yeah.
like a
Pliable.
little hard bits in there.
Yeah, that makes it worse. Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, I can't stand when people do that. They're fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
Just open your beer.
I mean, I could probably open beer with my belly button. I'm packing some heat.
Yeah. Like, just
Is
drink
that a
your
thing?
beer like a normal person, right? Open it with your
just
hands.
Open it with my hands. Yeah.
Pour it down your asshole.
I've
Yeah.
seen that
Pour
before.
it down your asshole to bypass your liver. Gets you drunker.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Like a normal person.
Fuck's sake. No, realistically though, like a real record,
You're not breaking a land speed record.
I think I'm breaking land speed record.
I don't
yeah.
think
all
you
you gotta do
know.
is build a sweet ass car. That's it. Have
Yeah.
some money.
I
But-
think, no, you gotta do
There's
that one
absolutely
that...
no way you could do that though.
No.
Why? Because
'Cause,
I'm
like-
100 pounds overweight?
I feel like there's
Exactly, yeah.
companies that you may have heard of called Ferrari that have been trying to do that since like 1935.
Fucking Red Bull.
Whatever,
every
I'll
year.
just buy the same fucking car, take a couple
Buy their
parts off
old
so
one.
it's a little lighter, and fucking boom. I'll buy their old one and fucking hit the
Make
salt
it better.
flats, you know?
I think you gotta go, like... Remember when that dude, like, just jumped out of that, like, weird
If
capsule?
I win the fucking lottery,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
doing it.
breaking records. Like, I think you
so.
gotta do that
Fucking
one where the
breaking
guy
land
just,
speed
like,
record.
jumped out of the, like, from outer space back to
Right.
Earth. Did you ever watch that? Like, just do that, but make sure you jump, like, don't just fall out of it like he did, like a pussy.
Oh, just like jump a bit.
Yeah, jump and do some cool tricks.
Yeah. Most front flips out of space.
Into the, yeah, done. You do one
Wow.
and you're fucking better than that other guy. You didn't do
I
anything.
thought leaning back on spitting on people. Like I could spit on 8 people in 10 minutes for sure.
like, you're gonna try and break a record that no one has.
That's
You're
the
gonna try
record
and
though.
create your own record.
That's,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's the way to do it.
Someone
Okay.
has to beat my record.
Well, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, fucking fold more T-shirts then.
Yeah.
you know.
I've done a lot of that though in my time.
Okay, well then you should fold. Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
You did that for years. You also stole as many as you folded.
I probably,
But-
that's probably par, yeah.
On par.
On par.
Yeah.
Or go full risky and, like, see how many bags of heroin you can swallow.
Wow. The mule
Wow.
challenge.
Yeah, the mule
Yeah.
challenge, yeah. It's like the Tide Pod challenge, but way better. You get really high before you die, is all I'm saying.
The Tide Pod challenge. People are doing that. They're eating those things.
Yeah, where have you been?
They were, yeah. It was a couple
What?
months ago. Yeah, they just, I don't know, like kids.
Like a year
kids.
ago.
Yeah, just
Does it get you high or something?
No, you just
No, it
die.
just kills you.
You just die.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
I got an iron gut. I could probably choke back 2. If everyone's dying from 1, I could probably eat 2.
I could see you on it. Remember that like show that used to be on in like the 2000s, the Guinness World Records? Yeah, no, I think it was on Fox.
Oh, okay.
But I could totally see you, Mike, there with like no shirt and just like a bowl full of Tide Pods, like.
Yeah.
27.
Choke him down like a duck.
Yeah.
Then fucking jack off with his little pencil, tapping everything.
Yeah,
first.
Exactly, right? Like making sure they're real.
They call me the Canada Goose.
Ooh. Why?
Just sucking them back.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, let's move
Doesn't
on.
even hit the teeth.
Let's move on. Moving on. In honor of Mortal Kombat 11 coming out this week, what would your fatality be?
Wow.
Land speed record. I don't know.
Oh man, I think you gotta. I would like to see someone get curb stomped.
Curb stomp's good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would do
real
like
good.
Like I'm thinking like this is a real. I'm in Mortal Kombat. Like what am I gonna do to kill the guy? Like
Yeah.
I do not have the ability to remove my mask and blow fire. I don't have anything.
Okay.
I don't have a
you're not
blade in
special.
my hand. I'm not special. If I won the fight, it'd be a pure miracle. So like,
Now,
what would
wait a
I
second,
be?
do you
able
think
to...
a blade in your hat is special?
I don't have it. Whatever that is.
Okay.
I went to school. We went to school with this kid who swore his brother had knives in his boots, and he could click the heel and a knife would come out. And it was like, "Fuck off, man! Like, get out of here with that." Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
Grade 4, right? Like, yeah.
You didn't go to school. Trick question.
Gotcha again.
Gotcha.
All right, Reggie. So, what would you do?
I would be like going real primal. I just fucking bite. I'd bite the neck.
Yeah. A nice throat rip. I think would be
throat rip.
Well, have you ever
Eye
heard
gouge with my
something
thumbs,
that saying?
Bite the nose.
That saying, like, I'm gonna slit your throat and shit down your neck. Like, that'd be a pretty good
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'd piss for
Fatality
sure on
move.
the person. Yeah,
piss down their neck.
yeah, piss
Yeah.
in the wound. The fatality would be like 6 days later.
Drowning in piss.
yeah. Just hepatitis.
Wicked infection.
Yeah. You gotta rip their throat out and piss down the wound. That's what I'd do. Fill up their stomach
one.
so then and lungs so they just drown on my piss.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. What up? The eyes, poking the eyes or something.
With
Get in
thumbs.
there. Fuck,
Yeah.
with fucking your Guinness record nails. Just
Yeah. My
two
pinkies in. There you go.
But if
Just
I
like-
was also like you're saying that having a fucking metal blade in your hat isn't special. That's just some cheap fighting.
Yeah, that's some like fucking robot war shit.
So like I think I would go into Mortal Kombat with a weapon, and that would have to be like your basic hammer. I feel like a hammer is a real good weapon.
Wow, are we talking like
yeah.
a mallet,
Be
or are we
dome
talking
people.
like
Not
a
a
claw
mallet.
on the other side?
Claw, like a framing hammer.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because you got like range, you can spin it around, go blunt, go attacky. You could like
Yeah.
hold it in your fist and have like just like pack a punch,
Yeah.
and that would be a cool finisher. Mortal Kombat style, just send that claw hammer into the forehead.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
pull him down.
Yep.
Pull
I'll
them
do you
down.
one better.
Mm.
A splitting ball. Because you got the axe on one side, and then the other side is sledgehammer head.
Ooh.
Essentially.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do
And you
we,
got reach
do we get to
set.
like? Is there extension cords? Can we bring a drill? Two
Bring a
drills.
handsaw.
Yeah. He can like
Yeah, all
flap it at
bets are
him.
off.
Yeah.
It's Mortal Kombat 11, dude.
Yeah.
Bring whatever you want.
No one's gonna buy it anyway.
No.
No, I never even heard about it till right now.
No. Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to think. It's, when they have to add that gimmick to, like, any game show that's just been around forever. like Family Feud celebrity. Like no one cares.
With power tools.
With power tools.
I might look into it out of boredom. Because what was the last, like, is it Injustice? That's that, like, DC fighting game? Like, that's a fun game.
Yeah, it was okay.
If Mortal Kombat 11 is the same kind of style, where it's just, like, a long story mode and you switch in and out of characters throughout, like, that's cool.
I think it is. I did see, like, a trailer for it that seemed pretty, like, heavy on, like, cinematics opposed to
I like that
fighting.
Because like Injustice, those games are fun. It's like the fighting is like whatever, but it's like, oh, this is a cool story. Especially like Injustice 2, like that's a cool story. Like Supergirl comes back and all that shit, and Superman's crazy. Like it's fun.
Yeah.
So if it was like that, I would play it because it's just
I like that. But my problem with those games, and specifically like that Injustice game, because I had it, and there's like good guys and bad guys.
Yeah.
But, like, in those fighter games, like, you have to beat everybody to win. Yeah. That it's like when you're Batman and you're, like, you go to, like, you know, and you're doing the whole story, and then in the middle of it, you and Robin have to get in, like, this fight that you're gonna fucking... You have to fight each other and basically do the fatality on one another, right? Yeah. And then it's like you're cool again. Like, oh, sorry, Batman. Like, it's just so fucking dumb. Like, you're trying to save the world and... Like, what do you mean you took the keys to the Batmobile?
What do you mean you didn't lock the door?
Yeah. You left the cave open? You know, like, it's just, like, that's just the, like, me being petty and picking on shit, but I find that always just bugs me when it's like, we're supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
They'll let me, like...
But
oh, yeah.
That being said, like, I'll do that. I would not do a classic, like, just pick... Batman and fight 12 dudes in a row and that's the end of the game. Like that seems like such a waste of time.
Fair enough. You want a little love.
That's outdated. Yeah. That's definitely outdated.
And the online never works on those fighting games. Like don't even put that in. Like nobody uses it.
Oh,
like,
and it's so hard.
The delay is too slow.
Yeah.
Like it's fucked.
Fighting games are the worst games to play online.
They don't work. Like just stop making them. Like make the multiplayer and you can do those like E-League or esports, whatever the fuck they call it, like have big tournaments, but like that doesn't work online. Just stop. Don't try and sell it like it's online, play against the world. It's like whoever has the better internet connection wins every time.
And it's always Japan.
And it's always the Japs.
Every time.
Every time.
Except for that one time.
They just got Pearl Harbor, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Hiroshima. But they lost
I was thinking hot dog eating contest.
Whoa.
Because there was that Japanese guy that was killing it, and then, you know, some fucking corn-fed southerner came in and
how did them back. Do they shit those things out the same way they eat them? Like they're not, you know, like they just come out
ballpark shit.
They
come out
drink
ballpark.
So much water as they eat too. Like they're just pouring glasses of water in their mouth.
Yeah.
Like
I don't get it. Like and they're always so skinny too. Like they must be just like
they're just
throwing up.
Oh, they get so sick after for sure.
Yeah, weeks of it.
Yeah.
Both ends. Yeah, there's nothing left.
Back to that question though, like I feel like I would do pretty good at an eating contest. Like because it's not about like
you got the build for it.
Back to the first question of like world record.
Okay, yeah.
Like I think like I could do pretty good. Like Skyler, I know you're the chicken wing champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great story. Yeah. We should
Blues
tell that
Festival,
sometime.
Yeah.
Feel free to tell that.
Okay, we'll tell right now. So we went to a festival one year to see, I think it was Reverend Peyton, and in the middle of this weird jazz festival that we definitely should not have been at any point, there was a fucking chicken wing eating contest. And I got challenged to it by one of my friends. And I didn't want to do it at all, but he like got all wrestler on me. Like, we're doing it, brother. Like, got in my face. So finally I was like, all right, like, what do we got to do? We had to eat 5 suicide wings. And like I say, like I was getting called out pretty hard. So I like went on stage. I took my shirt off. Like I got into it.
You had something to prove.
Yeah, and I fucking won. And I
Yeah, you did.
I scarfed down this fucking one of these chicken wings, and it was the hottest thing I'd ever eaten in my life. And I looked over to my friend who like challenged me, and he had taken like the littlest nibble and just like, ooh, too hot, and like put it down and tapped out instantly.
Real Goldilocks, isn't he?
Oh yeah, real Goldilocks. And then I fucking won, like a boss. And then, for whatever reason, later in the night, I got thrown out of that same festival.
Whatever reason, I heard you were just
There's
puking.
so much gold before we get to that. You glossed over. We walk off.
For whatever reason.
You get off the stage. We go like 4 booths down. You're like, I gotta fucking puke. And you like go behind this old lady that's selling God knows what, like refurbished furniture. And you start puking, and she's like, "Can you please not do that behind my booth?" And you're just being all sad. You're like, "Why do I did it in front of you, you fucking bitch?" And you're just like puking everywhere.
Chicken wing champ.
And then like
Chicken wing champ.
some fucking TV station came out to interview you, like mid-puke, and they're like calling you, like, "Oh, do you want to be on TV?" And you're like, "I'll be there in 2 seconds."
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like fucking.
I was on TV though.
Yeah, it was like the
forgot
new
about that.
VR or some bullshit.
Yeah, in London.
Puke all over your chest.
Yeah, just
And then I
wiping
remember,
puke
like-
and fucking suicide wing off his cheek to go on. Like, yeah, I tried real hard and whatever you say when you win something.
Yeah, thank my family for always believing in me. And then
Yeah,
like when
you
I went
gotta
back,
do
I remember when I went back to the booth to like claim my prize. They just gave me fucking like more chicken wings. And when I asked them for a water because my mouth was on fire, they made me pay for it.
Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches. Yeah, but I got thrown out of that place by 2 security guards, and the whole time I was just like, "Do you know who I am? Chicken wing eating champion."
And then you
Yeah, it didn't
broke
work.
back in somehow.
Yeah, and then I hopped a fence and got back in.
As you do,
Saw-
yep.
Saw the end of the show, and then when I was leaving, ran into the same security guard that threw me out, and she was not having it. And she like grabbed me and like called for the cops to come and was gonna arrest me for trespassing. But luckily, here's the trick, kids. When I hopped to the fence to get back into the show, I cut my arm open real bad, like a serious, it was like a cool 3-inch gash that was just gushing blood. Yeah. And because I was drunk, it was bleeding way worse. That when she grabbed me, and like after she called the cops and looked down and saw my arm was bleeding, she asked me why my arm was bleeding, and I said, "I don't know, you fucking did it." And then she got all scared, and then I was like, "If I leave, I won't come back." And she's like, if you better not, like if I see you here tomorrow, like you better not come back. And I was like, "Well, I did win the chicken wing eating contest, so I might be back." And she was like, "Don't come back." Like, all right.
Oh man,
I'm
come
coming.
strolling back in with a crown on.
Yeah.
What's
Blood
she gonna say
crown.
about that?
Blood crown, yeah. Yeah,
That's
was
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fantastic.
And then went
Yeah,
to
I
another
missed that
bar
show.
down the street and convinced them to give me more beer and that I wasn't drunk, even though again my arm was gushing blood.
That
And the
night
lady
was
was
so
like,
much
just-
fun.
Yeah, it's a good night. Last time I'd ever go to London.
Yeah, I haven't been back. Yeah, fuck London.
Oh, that's great.
All right, well, next question.
What is the most irrelevant thing you have ever been angry about? It's a
Politics.
hard one. I gotta go back to the archives.
I feel like everything in my life is relevant for
Yeah,
one.
true.
Kind of hard to be
course.
upset about, like, that's nothing. I don't
And
know.
I don't get angry very often. That's the other thing.
That's my thing. I have no emotion.
Yeah,
I
I
am
don't
a
care
fucking
about-
monster when it comes to things.
Oh, I'm fucking angry every minute of the day.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know
yeah.
where it comes from anymore. Like I used to blame it on the Irish/Italian blood, but I haven't done one of those 23andMe's, so I don't even know if that's real. I
Yeah.
don't even know if I could blame it on the blood, you know?
Blame it on the Italian and the Irish in me, but a Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Most irrelevant thing.
Ugh. I don't know. That's a hard one. I
I hate spilling shit. When I spill stuff, especially now in my current situation, like it's not too far where that spill can go. It's in my life. You know what I mean? I can't just walk away and ignore it. Like it's all over me and all over my good stuff. So spilling shit really pisses me off.
Okay, like now you've kind of like, I feel like
Open
being in
the door?
being in a relationship for 7 years. I feel like I just get mad at the roommate for fucking like no reason other than like she's just talking to me and I don't want to be talked to at the time for no reason. It's just like I don't want to use my brain or my voice. Why are you asking me anything? You know, and then I'll get pissy with her, and then it's like 20 minutes later, like there's no reason for you to even be mad at her for that. But then you got to stick to your guns because I'm a man.
Yeah, of course. This kind of goes hand in hand with the gripe that I was gonna fucking complain about at the start of the show. But like when people fucking, it doesn't bother me at all because it doesn't really affect me too much, but it fucking bothers me when people slow down at speed signs. So you're cruising and it changes to 60 and you slam on your brakes because you're afraid to go 61. It's like, come on, man. Just there's no one in front of you. There's no light.
Yeah.
Just coast to 60.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like, I get pissed off at that kind of shit. And I do a lot of driving now, you know, for work and shit, so, and for fun, so.
For home.
For home and work.
I know, I totally agree with you. Like, anybody out there that's ever got a speeding ticket will tell you that, like, they don't give you tickets for going, like, 10 over. Like, that's the ticket they give you when you were not an asshole to them for pulling you over at, like, 40 over. You know, it's like, it's just too small potatoes for them to pull you over to give you a $50 ticket. Yeah. Right? Like, they wait for the people that are going, like, 40 over, and when they pull you over and you're like, why the fuck did you pull me over, pig? And then they're like, all right, well, we're going to give you the full demerit points there, bud.
I kind of understand why you got kicked out of that festival now.
There's a lot of snorting.
A lot of snorting, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fucks.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's, you know, like, so you go in 10 over, even 20 over, it's like, that's not a big, if you go over 20, if you're going 25, they'll ding you. But if you're even just going...
But I'm specifically talking at, like, if you're getting off a highway and it goes from 90 to 60, like, you know, like, the highways, like, I'm not talking, like, 400 series highway. I'm talking, like, you know, Highway 7 kind of thing, right? So you're fucking on the highway and it goes from 90 to 60 and people feel the need to slam on the... Like, I don't road rage, but I feel it boiling inside of me, you know?
It's coming,
Road boil.
If I didn't, I road boil hard. Like if I didn't like my vehicle so much, I'd give them some love taps here and there. I'd be love tapping people.
Yeah, it's a roar.
You know, just driving etiquette, just etiquette when you're driving. You know, there's other people on the road that are affected by you. So like, you know, have some decency.
Yeah. Another gripe with the roommate, but she a lot of times slows down when we're driving in places that it's like, why are you slowing down? Like, that makes no sense that you're doing this right now, you know? And it's like, you know, you can get in shit for going slower than the speed limit just as bad as you can going faster, right? Like,
you should.
Yeah.
You fucking should.
You well, like in traffic, right?
In Quebec, they have the two numbers on the
min and max.
Minimum and max.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They don't fuck around.
No, they don't.
Now, to throw your roommate under the bus slightly, you're saying she likes to slow down randomly, but doesn't necessarily like to slow down when cars stop in front of her.
Is that a thing?
Maybe not. Yeah, no, she's got a rep. She's got a little rep.
The insurance know who she is.
Insurance knows who she is.
It only takes one, but she's got a rep. Yep. No, it's all stems from that, I think, but more so, I think that's where my gripe comes from. Now it's just like post. It was just a little fender bender, but like post fender bender when she does things on the road, it's like, what are you doing? Like,
everything's under the microscope now.
Oh, for sure, and that's on me again, right? Like I'm sure she's just extra cautious, where I'm just like, what? Speed up. Plow through them.
They'll move.
This started with you saying, I don't really get angry at too many things. You know? I don't know, bud.
No, I just mean, though, like, I know it's, like, petty, and it's like, oh, like, spilt milk and stuff, but, like...
Yeah, I get angry at petty shit.
I just also feel like I'm slightly cursed in that, like, I'm content and resolved to the fact that I'm not supposed to have new nice things ever.
No,
so I just don't
I've
buy...
accepted that too, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't buy new nice things ever. Because
like that $9 shirt that RJ's wearing, like tomorrow it's going to be fucked up.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like,
it's too rich for my blood.
Yeah, $9? Holy fuck.
Like, I fucking... Every wine glass we have in our home, I have broken. Like, just nudging it with my fat ass, or I break them a lot when I wash them.
You do got a big ass for a small guy.
I
you
sure
really do.
I sure do.
Yeah.
I got it
like,
from my mama.
It's like
you got the ass in the family.
It's like a midget's butt on a regular sized person.
Wow, totally. So and that forehead's kind of catching up
it's
to him
catching
too,
up,
eh?
yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I've seen the forehead.
Midget ass, midget forehead.
Yeah. Not my dick though. That's life size.
Well, they say they have huge ones. I don't know if that's in proportion to their body size.
I think that's bullshit. I think that's just being nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, even for me, if I trim the hedges, I look like I got an extra 2.
Yeah.
For
you know?
sure. Everybody does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess, optical illusion type of thing.
Yeah. It's like, it's like even trees, when they trim the bottom trees and they umbrella it up, make it look better. It's like, damn, that's a nice looking tree. If you fucking trim down the sides, shave your taint and balls, damn.
Yeah, I know you guys
the proportion
have been
is like
not
important.
acknowledging it.
Whereas like you're used to it with like a man's hand, and then when a lady grabs it, you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I wish you had 3 of those.
It's like picking teams for baseball back in the day.
Yeah.
Oops, slide your 2 fingers in.
You guys have been slowly ignoring all of my Joey Diaz audio clips.
I think they're hilarious.
Over the last couple weeks, but it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop because he's the funniest man alive. And every time he does a fucking ad for Manscaped, like, it's the funniest part of the podcast every week for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the way he talks about fucking, you ever look at your helmet? You know?
Go on.
Yeah.
Have you heard of
look
those?
at your helmet and think, oh, motherfucker looks like a haunted house. You know? Hedges all out of shape.
I heard a thing, it's not something obviously I looked into at all because it sounds weird, but I do know that like a couple months ago in Hollywood there was a big thing where people were getting like dick facelifts. Yeah, I know. And it's just
getting their foreskin pulled back?
I don't know, like I didn't read into it, but it was just like, I think they just like clean up your head, like microdermabrasion the head of your penis to get out any imperfections. Like,
I mean, yeah, if you got like a fucking battle wound on there, then I get it. But how fucking rough have you been treating that thing?
Well, I'm just mean like it's got wear and tear, right? Like 33 years of just ripping and tearing.
I've never had dry skin on my penis. You know, it's never been a problem. Like I've never noticed it.
Yeah, I feel like it's the most moisturized part of my whole body.
But you
dude, it's constantly soggy. You know.
But I mean, listen,
swampy
if you
down there,
like constantly, like if you smoke cigarettes every day, like your fingers are gonna turn yellow from just the residual, like the rubbing, right? Yeah.
Yours look like that when you're 9 years old.
If you were like Brad Pitt and you were just raw dogging anyone you wanted through the 90s, like what does your dick look like?
Why are you cutting him off at the 90s? You know that he's dogging.
He's still dogging.
He's still
dogging. And he was dogging Angelina, like one of the dirtier ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like sticking your dick in muck.
Yeah, I'm not spraying dick like Brad Pitt. That's for sure.
No, God no.
No.
Who is?
No, who is?
Yeah.
By the way, I stole that. I gotta give RJ a shout out on this. That's the new term.
Just spraying
for
dick.
coming.
Spraying
dick. Brought to you by your boy, Robert John Patterson.
Fucking spraying dick this weekend, boys.
Yeah.
I sprayed a little dick last night.
Whoa.
Sprayed some dick into the sink too after work today.
Yeah. Training, right?
Yeah.
It's a practice spray.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Phelps doesn't get in the pool every day, right? Sometimes you gotta do some land training.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, fuck. All right, do we got time for one more? Or?
Yeah, we can squeeze in one more. Let's
I think we
switch
can squeeze
over
one
to
in.
our other number one fan, John.
Ooh.
And it's a layup for you guys. He wants to know breakfast snack, Pop-Tarts or toasted strudel?
Dude.
Let's go on an easy
Same
one.
thing, no? Same thing?
No. You ever had a toaster fucking strudel, dude? You get the little icing pack.
You put it on yourself.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever had a strudel.
Are you kidding me? Well, it's because
No.
RJ probably ate them all,
Probably.
right? 'Cause he knew what was up.
Yeah.
He knew what the fuck was up.
Leave me with
You already
the
got that
smaller
booty. You don't
Pop-Tarts.
need any more.
No.
Wow. Strudel booty.
Got that strudel booty.
That's why people always called you Pop-Tart in elementary school.
No one called me Pop-Tart. And if
Never
they
had
did, it's probably
fucking
for a
toaster
different reason.
strudel?
I don't think so. I was always Pop-Tart dude.
Okay, there's one problem with the strudel, and that is they're greasy. So you really, and I've seen it, you can light your toaster on fire with a Pop-Tart strudel.
Really?
It happens. I mean, it takes a lot of strudels. It's years of strudels.
Yeah.
But it will happen, you know, if you got
Just
some
like
crumbs
Brad
in
Pitt's
there.
dick, right?
I guess.
I'm gonna
I
lean
guess.
Pop-Tart because you can eat them raw. I fucking love a raw tart.
Ooh,
I need a
raw
fucking
tart.
raw strudel. You kidding me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
even with the icing with no heat to like let it.
Dude, I would. I never
Ooh,
have,
cold
but I would.
icing?
I don't think the
What is
icing
it?
would spread without that like warmth.
Yeah.
I got fingers.
Okay.
But you're banking on
I'm not
the
above
warmth of the strudel to like loosen up the.
Well, have you ever had a cold strudel?
I've never had strudel.
Well, I've never had a cold strudel, but I imagine it being still twice as good as a Pop-Tart. Now, I'll tell you, those chocolate Pop-Tarts with a glass of milk, that was pretty good.
Those are good.
Ugh, those were
Yeah.
fucking gross.
Oh, so
The
good.
chocolate ones. Now I also don't do Nutella. I think that's
No,
fucking gross.
that's a bad time.
Yeah,
That'd
I'm
be-
a little
you gotta
past
be
that.
communist
I
or
did it for a
foreign
while.
to like those.
Yeah.
Was it fucking like Nutella that like when I feel like it was Nutella where they got in a lot of shit because when like it came out recently where like they were like all our kids are fat, let's start putting like the calorie counts on all of our like all the what the nutritious
Yeah.
value is.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, Nutella was like fudging their facts by like saying like, oh, if you put Nutella on a banana, like this is all the nutrients you get, and putting that on their labels and stuff, and telling people that their shit was like super good for you, and then in a couple years,
They're just talking about the banana?
Yeah.
yeah, basically, because it's just a fucking chocolate nut spread, isn't it? Like
All
I don't know.
Fucking cereals
Yeah,
do that though. Like they always show
hazelnut,
the
yeah.
photo at the end of the commercial, and they're like part of a complete breakfast, and they have every food group there, so that
Yeah.
the cereal's like it's part of it.
Yeah.
Like it has,
Yeah.
if you eat some fucking eggs and have some orange juice and like this also, like then it's healthy.
Yeah, but it's like even then it's not. You've just rendered that whole meal unhealthy.
Yeah, by adding
with your fucking
Cinnamon Toast
Cheerios.
Crunch, yeah.
Yeah.
There was definitely a switch where it was like you'd get one set of like caloric stats, and then they on the cereal boxes it went like cereal, then cereal with milk, and now it's moving towards cereal with milk with fucking banana, orange, and a glass of
like
juice. Like,
it's-
but
you
there
know,
but there was a split. Like there is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like you can see the cereal with milk.
See, like, that's even bullshit. Like Sugar Crisp, you don't get to take credit for the nutrients that milk gives.
No, God.
No, you shouldn't. That's the bolded stats too. Yeah. Those are the bolded ones.
The big bold on the bottom, like. Yeah, that fucking it's way healthier just to drink milk.
Claiming milk. Yeah.
I think going back to records, I could do most cereal. I could do most cereal in a day, for sure. I love that shit.
I couldn't. Yeah. I get so sick of it so quick.
Is it the milk or what?
It's the milk. It gets soggy as shit. I used to have like a box of Captain Crunch at my desk when I had a studio in like Kensington Market.
Just hand bomb it?
And just hand bomb it. Because it's like, if you put a bag of chips in front of me, I'm going to finish that in like 3 minutes. Like, chips are too delicious. But like, I always lean more like savory than sweet. So it's like, if there's a box of Sugar Crisps there, like I'll have a handful like once a day, maybe a few times. But I'm not going to eat the whole box of cereal in one sitting.
No.
So it's like a wiser investment when I was like poor as shit back then. It's like, okay, they're both like $4 and this box of cereal will last all week as a snack versus some, sour cream and onion Ruffles are going to be done by the time I get home.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Now, what are your guys' thoughts on milk? I, for one, think it's disgusting and don't drink it ever. I also have multiple broken bones to show for it. But I don't ever drink milk. I think it's fucking gross.
I second both of those things. Where like, earlier in the show we talked about, I'm back on the meat for the first time in, over a decade, almost 15 years. I haven't gone back to milk. I haven't had a glass of milk yet. Like, I have no interest in drinking.
Start with chocolate.
But I've also, coming off a broken ankle. Like, maybe my bones are more fragile now.
Yeah, and you were just like sitting on the couch when you did that.
I did break my ankle sitting on the couch,
you were just doing absolutely nothing physical when you broke your ankle.
I've had enough friends work at that fucking milk plant in Georgetown, and they've told me so many horror stories about just like...
Oh, yeah, I don't fucking want to know about that shit.
What's in it?
Like and how it's like the chocolate milk that you can buy that comes like pre-chocolated.
Oh yeah,
it's all the pus and blood and shit.
Yeah, it's like all the runoff that comes out of the fucking udder when they
It's the tastiest bit.
Oh, that's why they add the chocolate.
Yeah, it's super tasty. Yeah. I love it. I love milk. I'm a milk man. For sure.
Even like when they get into
if there was still a job to be a milkman and bang all the lonely housewives, that would be my job. That's how much I love milk.
And your world record.
World record, yeah.
But I was also told that like you know how you can get like 1% and 2% milk?
Yeah.
Did you know that like that percentage stands for the percentage of milk in that bag?
No.
I thought it was fat.
It's fat.
No, it's like that's how much milk is in it, and the rest of it is all just fucking like additives and shit. Like milk isn't very good for you.
I don't
unless
know if that's
they
true,
add
but,
all the
He's
fucking...
pretty sure that is completely wrong. I think that's the fat content. Because that's if you get like 50-50, it's really thick, like whipping cream,
you can't
right?
Get 50-50 milk. That's cream, baby.
Yeah, dude.
No, that's cream.
Yeah,
that's
but
totally
it's milk.
Different.
It's homo
no,
milk.
It's different. It's different.
50-50, that's homo.
It's just a higher number milk. That's all it is.
No way. Cream and milk are different things.
It's like 50-50. Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
I'm 50-50, baby. I'm homogenized.
50-50. Okay, I'm 50-50.
I'm homogenized on that.
50-50.
Yeah. No, that again was one of my milk buddies telling me that's what the 1%, 2% stands for.
I think he was taking you for a walk.
Wow.
He could be taking me. He was also the one who told me about the fucking pussy blood milk, and you all seem to fucking believe that.
That's the thing. It's like, I don't agree with you,
well,
but I actually don't know.
I heard that years ago.
There you go. There you go.
I don't know either. That was one of those things that you just heard about.
Yeah, well, like it's like RJ talking about the chicken sitting in the mesh.
Yeah, I just heard that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Like if you're still listening, that's what this whole show is about. Pure hearsay and fucking poppycock.
Pure 50% hearsay, 50% poppycock.
50% hogcock.
I wanted to share a quick Pop-Tart story before we wrap this up, though. Skyler knows this story because it was one of the funniest weekends of our young lives. Our friend had a bachelor party, and he's like, for my bachelor party, instead of doing the strip clubs and all that normal stuff, we're going to go canoeing like fucking 4 hours into the middle of nowhere, into the wilderness.
Yeah.
And me being a moron, and know nothing about camping. I'm like, okay, so all I'm packing all weekend, because you have to like lug everything on a backpack, and I'm like, I don't want to carry
water and food.
Yeah, I don't want to carry shit, so I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing water or food. Like, that's too heavy.
We're going to be canoeing on water.
It's a canoe trip.
That was my thought, though. So I'm like, okay. So
you're a vegan, too, so you pretty much just eat sticks and rocks anyway.
So I got
you're really in your element.
4 boxes of Pop-Tarts, which aren't vegan, but I'm like, whatever. You know, I'm roughing it. And I got a container of instant coffee. And then we go out, 4 hours in the middle of nowhere. There's a billion stories along the way that will probably come up on other shows. But we get to the place, and I start making my instant coffee, and the guys are like, you should really watch it drinking, lake water. Like, even though you're boiling it, like, it's still, like, not all the way safe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I probably shouldn't just drink lake water brewed into coffee and Pop-Tarts all weekend. Like, that does kind of sound like a disaster.
Now
that you're out in the thick of it.
Some other guy there was like, don't worry though, because my girlfriend is a Red Bull girl. So we have like cases of Red Bull laying around the house, and I just brought like a 2-4 of Red Bull, and we can share it. Perfect. So I'm like, exactly, like perfect.
Yeah,
so
better than lake water.
Whole weekend, I just drank Red Bull and 8 Pop-Tarts, and then on the last day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like get this coffee to use because I don't want to carry it back. I'm just gonna finish it. So I drank all my instant coffee on the last day, and the combination of equal parts Pop-Tart, Red Bull, and lake water coffee, I got so sick, and just like. I had to go take a dump in the woods, and like I had taken a few dumps so far this weekend, and I found the best way was just to like strip down all the way to my socks, like take the full pants off, hold onto a tree.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, like hold onto a tree with 2 hands and just like spread my butt and just like blast it, and it's like actually feels pretty great.
That's the way.
Yeah, except after you've eaten, I don't know how many, that's like 24 Pop-Tarts and probably 12 Red Bulls and lake water. And it was just like a projectile vomit of just pure red and just like coated a tree. It looked like a velociraptor ate somebody. It was horrible.
I think that's called ass blood.
Yeah, it's ass blood.
I was concerned. Like, I thought it was ass blood. And then I'm like, I think that's just all the like food coloring.
Yeah, you definitely have bowel cancer.
That's just Red Bull and Pop-Tarts and then the fucking lake water splashing it out.
That's beaver fever.
Yeah, you probably got fucking Giardia.
Isn't that like a fucking airplane?
A Giardia?
No, that's LaGuardia.
LaGuardia, that's right.
That's a LaGuardia.
You got LaGuardia.
Giardia.
Damn, I got a case of LaGuardia.
The French disease.
Yeah. That's fucking gross, RJ.
Yep.
So that's why, like, I don't think you were ever a true vegetarian, because you didn't fucking ever eat anything that was like traditional vegetarian, like vegetables.
You never ate a vegetable.
I did. Yeah. French fries are vegetables.
That's true. Now, in your defense, it's the same camping trip. The only thing I brought was like a 6-pack of fucking hot dogs, like the Top Dog. Not even Top Dog. They were ballparks.
The last 3 days.
I bought 6 hot dogs and a pack of fucking granola bars, and a fucking like, I think I brought 2 26ers of Cap Morgans with me. And on the very
water.
And on the very first day, you had to wait for these canoes to show up for like 3 hours, and I fucking drank half of that 26er and ate all my hot dogs sitting on the beach waiting for the canoes to come. So I also like just had fucking no food or water for 3 days, just roughing it. Yeah, and I never went camping again.
It was a disaster.
I got a quick story, kind of on
weekend, but
track with this. It's not actually my story though, but a friend of mine and some of his friends, they were hiking up to like this cabin on top of a mountain, and same kind of deal, right? We're gonna be there for a couple days, pack what you need, water, all that shit. So he went to his mom's pantry and just started loading all the canned goods up. And taking a few things here and there. They get up there. They heat up their fucking canned goods. They're all digging in, passing around these cans. Only later to find out that they were dog food.
Oh, no.
It was like Puritan fucking dog food cans. They thought it was just like chunky soup. You know what I mean? Like the mom had all these fucking dog food cans that the labels had come off, so they just looked like soup cans. And like, sure enough, everybody at the fucking cabin was eating this dog food. They were sick as fuck. You know, like, I don't know what's going on.
What does that say about chunky soup, though? That you can't tell the difference, right?
Yeah.
Like, optically, but I think
it's
if you
one of
ate
those
it,
Southwest steak. You know?
Wouldn't you smell it? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I fed my cat this afternoon, and like her food smells like fucking garbage. Like it's not something I would think I would mistake. And it's tuna. It says tuna on the side.
Yeah.
And it doesn't smell like tuna.
No. Yeah, I've fed not my current dog, but past dogs like wet food, and it's like aesthetically it resembles real food, but the smell is unforgivable.
Like you
can't get away. You open that can in your house and you're fucked for the day.
Yeah, it's like vinegar or fucking gangrene. Like you don't forget it.
It's so bad. Yeah, it's like bad meat and pickle or something.
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
Smells like ass blood.
Ass blood.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ass blood.
Okay, well, fuck.
Yeah, let's fucking...
We barely scratched the surface.
Let's wrap this up. We still have like 2 more pages of questions. But for this week, let's fucking call it a day. SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Stitcher, all those places.
All the socials, baby.
All the socials.
Except for
Heart
Twitter.
Radio.
iHeartRadio.
Remember that from last
week.
week.
On that. Yeah, like, subscribe, tell a friend. Don't shy away from the comments. Fight with us against Michael Jackson. We'll definitely tag them in everything we do from now on for no reason.
Yeah, baby. Spread the word. Spray some dick. You know. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. And see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in this week. We are Pretty Much Experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are Pretty Much Experts, and we love you, I guess.
Just too afraid to go in.